another cup of coffee because it's Monday, and I don't think there's any amount of coffee that's going to be enough to get us through it. But one thing that is getting me pretty, David, other than the caffeine, is that forecast, at least for the better part of this week.
And especially
yeah, I mean, it looks. Yeah, Wednesday we get up to 60 degrees. Now today, I mean, it's frigid out there. We got single digits and teens. Like Bradford this morning at 4 degrees. We're in the lower 20s here along the lakeshore, but temperatures, yeah, they'll be warming up in a fairly large way today. Upper 40s, lower 50s, maybe as high as like 54 today. So this is the turn we've been looking for, and we'll stay nice and warm really through the middle of the week. We've got a cold front coming, though, on Thursday. That will bring us some rain and a little bit colder stuff as we head into the weekend. And, of course, this upcoming weekend, got to remember to set those clocks ahead 1 hour. I do love this time. Yeah, see, I like this time because I know you just have to sacrifice that 1 hour of sleep to get those longer days.
It's true. It's way worth it. But, yeah,
That's a good
it's
way
a
to
little
look at
grumpy
it.
about
And our
sleep.
body will adjust. It just
Yes.
stinks for the first few days when we're getting up really early.
I know. Well, I mean, we all have weird sleep schedules as it is on the morning show, so why not just make it a little weirder?
Make it a little weirder. But we're gonna get some pretty views earlier, which will be nice.
Yes, that's the nice thing. We can always turn our tower cam towards the east and always get. Obviously, as long as there's no clouds out there, you get a pretty nice shot at the morning sky.
Yeah, it was off the charts this morning. Really.
Yeah, I mean, it stinks like during the winter time. You look at the cameras and you're like, oh, it's dark, oh, it's dark, oh, it's dark. It's dark until like, past 7 o'clock. And the only technical issues. That seems to be our theme. Happy Monday.
Yeah. I like how
It's
they
a
kind
Monday.
of
We're allowed to have
they waver in and out. All of a sudden you slow down, then you're good to go again. But yeah, I was just kind of asking. Go ahead, sir.
I was going to say my concern is always the freeze frame that I'm stuck on.
Yes.
And what face you're
It's
making.
always the worst possible thing to make. Absolutely. But yeah, what if you have any goals with this week's warmer weather? I mean, you can't get out there and plant your garden, obviously, or anything like that. But it might, this 2 to 3 day window of relatively warm stuff might give you a chance to get out there and get some chores done, or maybe it's just a goal to get out there and do something fun. Yeah, let us know if you got anything. Yeah, Mary says starting on the spring cleanup in the yard, and I think that's a lot of folks might fall into that.
That almost sounds exciting because it's gonna be so warm out. Doing yard work sounds pretty bearable. It's not like you're shoveling the snow,
Right, yeah, you couldn't see your yard for the longest time because it was covered in snow, and now that the snow's melted, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about all of that out there.
Yeah.
Gotta take care of all those big branches that fell there in the fall and been buried under snow.
Yeah, I don't know about your yard and everybody at home's yard, but mine is a mess from all the winter just debris, I guess, for lack of a better term. So I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I guess getting an early start on spring cleaning is the way to go so that you can enjoy those real warm days. Eventually more consistent warm days because obviously, it's March. It's a very up and down month. It takes us on that emotional roller coaster of weather. But for the next few days, we can at least enjoy some warmer stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Edith just planted to go out and Edith is going to see what's coming out of the ground. She says it's the time of the year for her. And yeah, I would imagine some things are going to be coming out of the ground this week that probably shouldn't. Maybe some trees and other things might be thinking, hey, spring's really here for good.
Yeah, I would always love to be able to actually, have a conversation with a plant and say, hey, how long does it have to be before you start to sprout? Like how warm does it have to be for such and such time? But I mean, this is the time. Yeah, we start to get those warmer stretches, then you can start to see some of the buds appear.
I think David is the only person I have ever heard say, I've always wanted to have a conversation with plants.
Those plants.
I'm an odd individual. I'm a very odd individual. Most people want to talk to, their pets. I want to talk to plants in the clouds.
At least, David, you don't want to willingly walk into the open mouth of an alligator like Brissa detailed she did.
When my time has come, I'll know, and I feel like that would be God telling me my time has come.
Oh,
So
Alex,
Alice was not with us apparently this morning, David. She says, missed the weather, temperatures this week. I heard that 60 word and, kind of grasped onto that. Was that Wednesday for 60, I think?
yeah, let's pop up the 7-day. I'll make everyone dizzy for a
Good
second.
for you, Alice.
There we go. All right. Take a look at my hand. You can see the grooves in there. All right. Over the next couple of days, I never have a good steady hand. Let's try this. All right. You can see for the next couple of days. Come on now. Don't do this to me.
Oh gosh.
Let's see. All right. Here we go.
Alice.
Remix.
There you go.
We're back to the 7-day here, and you can see that next couple of days we're in the 50s. You can see it's more bearable tomorrow morning. We're not even getting below freezing. We're at 38. But there you go. You're 60 on Wednesday. I know, Mark, you mentioned this during the morning. It's a good car wash day if you can do that, because you have a stretch of some drier days.
Yeah.
Certainly some milder stuff. There's not a whole lot of extra snow that has to melt, and so if you get your car clean, you won't be riding through those deep puddles of water that are sitting on the roadways because there's so much snow left to melt. But obviously, we know we have those mountains of snow still out there. But the next few days are looking pretty decent. Then by Thursday, we get some rain showers. Friday, you can see into the weekend. Yeah, turning colder, but certainly not unbearable, and certainly not any snow in the forecast. So it's really just Thursday and early Friday that we have the rain. And that's when those temperatures will change up as well. All right, I'm going to spin you back around. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Oh, boy.
Timber.
This is why I can't have nice things.
Oh, but look at Alice is so polite. She's sent along a thank you note, so that was nice of Alice. We appreciate it. And yeah, so I guess, maybe getting out there and taking on some spring cleaning might be something to do for the next couple of days. It sounds like we've got that opportunity. Or go for the double dog walk. I'm sure your four-legged friends would appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah. Just to take a nice. It's not all about work. We can get outside and actually enjoy it. I put 2 patio chairs out on the patio yesterday, and I just felt the warmer air, even though it was still frigid. I was like, oh, this is
degrees out, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a little bit of sunshine.
Yeah, yesterday, I mean, it was cold. It wasn't too bad. And we at least had the sunshine. But it's always nicer to have sunshine and be warmer.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
We'll take what we can get.
Yeah. And we need a drier stretch too, because the ground's just all soggy and muddy and kind of nasty. But we'll get that for the next few days.
Yeah,
Rain comes on Thursday.
And of course, we're counting down to Wednesday is our 1 year of the pandemic. We're going to be doing a lot of coverage, basically looking back at the year that was, what we've learned over the past year as far as the pandemic goes, and what we're hoping to accomplish here over the next couple of months, and just moving forward, getting through it all. So again, it's extended coverage coming up a little bit later this week here on Erie News Now. And of course, we're back first thing tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. on WICU. It's David, it's Brissa, it's Mark, it's Erie News Now Sunrise, and we'll see you then.